Do you want to make a Geometry Dash level? Are you too lazy to ever finish your own levels? Well, I have just the thing for you, my friend, Creator Collabs. You see, in Geometry Dash it is possible for multiple creators to work together on the same level. It would be a great way to make a level since each creator only needs to make a small part. If you're looking to get your first featured level, stick around and find out how you can get a team of creators to build a great level together. This video will cover the basics of how to make a collab, how to successfully organize a collab, advanced tips to make a great collab. This video will also cover megacollabs, since those are just a type of collab that have a big team of creators and are built in the exact same way. So let's get into it, shall we? Chapter 1, the basics. So how do you combine multiple creations together to make a collab? Well, there are actually multiple ways to do it. I'll explain all of them for you alongside the pros and cons of each. These different techniques are level swapping and copy pasting. Level swapping. This involves moving the level between creators so they can make their parts one at a time. To do this, create a queue of creators that will make a part. Start with the first creator and tell them to make their part in a fresh level. After they have made their part, they must upload it unlisted to the servers and send the ID to the next creator in the queue so that they can copy it and continue it on by making their part. Repeat this process so that each creator takes it in turn to make a part. The advantages of this technique is that it is very easy to do and doesn't require much merging effort from the host, since each part is built directly on from the previous. You also don't have to worry about overlapping group ID ranges, since each creator makes their part in a level that contains all the previous parts. However, the problem with level swapping is that it can be very slow. Since each creator takes it in turn, you have to wait for the current creator to finish before the next creator can start. This means that only one creator can work at a time, and if they are a very slow creator, the rest of the collab team will be bored waiting for their turn. You really don't want this to happen, or it could lead to the collab dying or people getting bored and leaving the collab. As a host, I'd recommend setting deadlines for each current creator and monitoring their progress so you can avoid a creator taking too long. Copy pasting. This method works by copying each part from separately built levels and pasting them into a final merge level that combines all the parts together. To do this, the host should create a plan for where each part should start and end in relation to the song, and to assign each creator their own group ID ranges to make sure that multiple creators don't use the same groups, as that could mess up all of their triggers. Then every collab member can use an empty level to work on their part at the same time as everyone else. Once a creator is done with their part, they can upload it unlisted, and then the host can merge it. To merge it, you should copy the level, then go to the All layer, press pause, select All, and then press Copy plus Color. Now you should use a merged final copy of the level where you combine all the parts. Enter this merged level, press pause, and then press Paste plus Color. This will place the part into the merged copy alongside all the colors used in that part. Now, you just have to move the part into the right spot and create transitions between each part so the level works smoothly. Note that these buttons will avoid overlapping colors, instead choosing the next 3 colors to use for the pasted part. This is very useful as it means you don't have to worry about color ID ranges for each creator, only the group ID ranges. So the advantages of this method is that it can be way faster than level swapping. That is because all of the creators can make their part at the same time as each other. This means you can set the same deadline for all creators, and this causes the collab to be finished drastically faster. However, the disadvantages of this method is that it causes a lot more effort to be required from the host. The host has to organize the group ID range and the start and end times for each person's part. They also have to merge to join parts together with good transitions. The other disadvantage is that since everyone is creating their part from empty levels, they won't be able to see what each other's parts look like, and this can cause inconsistencies in the megacollab, where a creator builds something completely different from everyone else. Personally, I have used both of these collab types in the past. The level swap is better for a small team of creators, and the copy-paste method is much better for large teams, as otherwise it can end up taking many months to finish. Chapter 2, Organising. So, now you understand the basics of how to make a collab, it's time to explain how to actually host a collab. So first of all, if you want to do a collab, you're going to need to find some creators to collab with. This could be your friends or other similar creators to you. If you don't know anyone, you can advertise on Discord ad channels or on your GD profile for people to message you to join the collab. Message or DM the creator you want to collab with to ask them if they are interested. I would advise trying to be realistic with who you want to collab with. If you are a new creator with no rates, I doubt Blee or Kuluk would want to join your collab. Try to convince them to join by showing them your best creators, explaining the collab idea, or to tell them some of the best creators who already joined the collab. If you have Discord, I'd recommend creating a Discord server to organise the collab in. Here's a server I use to organise a platformer collab. I use different channels to explain the collab and to organise the ID ranges. If you don't have Discord, you can still organise collabs by using GD messages, but this may be a little bit trickier. However, a cool trick I found is that you can upload a level and use the level's comments section to chat and discuss the collab together instead of using GD messages. When hosting, the things you want to try and organise are the creators in the collab, the level's song, the start and end song time for each creator, the group ID ranges for each creator, classic or platformer, difficulty, theme, and style. You should make sure everyone sticks to the organised level concept to keep everything consistent. You wouldn't want someone to make an extreme demon hell theme design part in an easy nature theme modern mega collab. Chapter 3: Advanced tips to make a great mega collab. A template level is a level uploaded by the host that all the creators can copy and use to build their part in. This is very useful for making a copy-paste method collab easier to merge. For example, the template could contain a layout of the gameplay that each creator should build on, with markers for where each part should start and end. It could also contain instructions and anything else that could help, for example, by setting group 1 to invisible. You could also create blocks of filler groups so that the creator can delete the block for their group ID range and be able to use the next free group button. When the host is merging, make sure to delete any unnecessary template objects to avoid duplicate objects. Improve parts. One of the most common mistakes I've seen from collab levels is that some parts are considerably worse than other parts and they bring the level down. As a mod, I usually look for collabs that are consistently feature-worthy in every part. Therefore, as a host, you should try to avoid this mistake by improving the worst parts. Try to look for anything that could be made better by either your own judgment or to ask for feedback from other creators. This could be mistakes such as bad colours, unfair gameplay, or feeling too static. Another way to avoid inconsistent quality is to just make sure that all the creators in the collab are at the same level of creating skill so you don't end up with any parts that are considerably worse. Be creative. Another common mistake I see of mega collabs is that they are too generic and uncreative, looking too similar to many other levels. As a mod, I look for levels that are interesting and unique, so my advice would be to choose a creative theme and mega collab concept to try and make the level feel special and memorable. I think a lot of creators get the false impression that if they make something generic that looks like already rated levels, they will get a better chance at rate, but this is wrong and creativity goes a long way to make levels better. The host of the collab doesn't need to upload the final level, therefore as the host you can choose someone else to upload it. That could be a team account, a creator's account, or even the verifier's account. However, if you aren't bothered about being the one to upload it, you could choose the uploader at random from all the creators who took part by doing an upload raffle. This would give creators an incentive to join your collab and to finish their part. I used this trick in a recent platform mega collab I hosted, and it resulted in a whopping over 40 creators joining. Use GD Share. If every creator in the collab is able to download geode mods, then GD Share could be used. GD Share is a mod that can store levels as .gmd files. This is useful as you can share the files over Discord instead of needing to upload it as unlisted. This can help stop mega collab leaks from happening. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or other collab tips, please write them in the comments below. And if you liked the video, please press the like button and subscribe for more tutorials like this.